Hello, Ed Nodland again. This is the third in a series of videos that shares the activities from District 2 team and what we're doing to prepare for the two-day charrette. You can get an overview in the first video of HN1M and the teams and what the purpose of the teams are. In this video, what I want to do is go over some of the other tools. In the second video, I covered sort of our process that we work through in each of the meetings, at least that we've worked through so far. We don't have any magic secret sauce as far as the process we're using. We're just sharing what we are doing, and others can build on that. And I am, as team coordinator, real interested in learning on other techniques and tools and things that are working for the other teams to share that across the entire community. So I'm going to start off here with a little bit of the meetings again, and let me just scroll back. One of the things that we do is bring in, a computer, a laptop, and get some sort of a big screen or projector or something. I'll play a little bit here.
And there are just a whole bunch of players involved, stakeholders that are involved.
Out of curiosity, how many people are not familiar with the DM? So what we're doing here is we're talking about an area, we can bring it up. I find that a laser pointer is something we don't have, or at least bring a stick so somebody can point. It's also good to have somebody that can run the laptop, and this is Google Maps in 3D mode. I'm not real big on I don't use Macintosh a lot, but I know when I do, I can't get into 3D mode. But I'll show you some things in 3D mode that's pretty nice. Let's see, let me go out here real quick and just bring up the area. So if I go out here into Google Maps, and now I click, it's still coming up. I'll click on satellite imagery, and now I'll click into 3D mode. I can hold down the shift key, put my mouse in the upper half, and that'll get me more angle on it, and that'll bring out the canyons and the valleys and the elevations. And I can rotate from over here. Let's see, I want to spin around this way and zoom in a little more, and I'm going to get a little more elevation to it. So I can start to see elevations even coming up off of, what is that, East Mission Boulevard there. And I can see the hill, the freeway, it steps up again and going down, and the terrace area in the back. You can get in here. For instance, in the last meeting, we had a good presentation on what this wishbone-shaped road is all about. It's interesting, and I might make another video out of that. So this has been really helpful. It beats somebody waving hands and we're holding up a diagram to get in and look at areas. Let's see, another tool that I should point out is the 3D data set. There's a link off of the HN1M.org site, San Diego ArcGIS dataset. This was put together by Trevor Stein, and I got some references to his information and contact information here someplace. I think I'll add that on the website directly. And in here, what this is it's a data set of the San Diego area, and I'm just waiting for it to populate. One of the layers cannot be added, just ignore any of those that pop up. And I should have prepared this a little bit before I started this presentation. Maybe what I'll do, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make another video just on this subject, because it could take 5 minutes in itself, and I want to keep these videos short. So let's do that. Now, another resource I'll go into, though, is we're using a Google Drive folder. If you're not familiar with this, ask around on your team. I'm sure there's somebody that is. You can set this up for free. You can set up your Google accounts. Again, no cost to that. Everybody can get in and share this space. So we have our District 2 study sites. If I go into this folder, you see one for each of the areas. If I go into a particular area, I have all sorts of files that people are dropping information about that. and we've created some basic write-ups that sort of give a highlight of that area. So here we have the District 2 Midway area. It's loading the graphic. This graphic here is just using the snapshot tool, snipping tool. Again, I'm on a PC, and so a new image. I can come in here and I can grab a piece of image, and then I brought it into Microsoft Word where I overlaid some red lines using that, and then I used the snipping tool again to just grab that out of Microsoft Word with my added notes and other graphical shapes that I've added to it. So that snipping tool is real handy to make these types of images. Go back out, let me get out of this one and go back into the Midway, go back into Google Drive. So I'm going to go back up to Team 2. We also have a document which is the Team 2 minutes, and if 2 or 3 people bring their laptops to a meeting, you can put in your meeting notes, and multiple people can be editing this at the same time. So if somebody's documenting something here on Midway specific site planning, somebody else can be typing in details on the next topic. What happens is that, and if this is up on a screen where everybody can see it, then somebody can say, no, that's not what I meant by what I was just saying. You can refine the words, get them correct, and when the meeting's over, your notes are over, everybody has access to it. And the other good thing about doing stuff like this is that everybody can get in throughout the week or the month and add agenda items, look at the agenda, see what's building up. So Google Docs for meeting notes. And I suggest just having a running document of all your meeting notes, because then you can go in and use search technique or search tools to find data that you're after. Okay, so that's a few more tools and techniques. Again, go ahead and contact me if you have any questions.